Looking to enhance the appeal and performance of your gym with state-of-the-art equipment? Look no further than the Gym Administrator. Founded by Sal Corrente, professional wrestling manager, promoter, and author of the great book Bruno Sammartino, the autobiography of wrestling's living legend, available on Amazon.com, the Gym Administrator will spot you on that final rep and assist you every step of the way from purchase through installation, whether it be strength training, cardiovascular training, or performance enhancement. The Gym Administrator works with a wide array of leading vendors and suppliers, carefully selected to meet the diverse needs of your clientele. Service the way you remember it. Contact us at 914-494-1066 or visit our website at thegymadministrator.com, as well as all social media platforms. The Gym Administrator. All your fitness needs under one roof. Scan the barcode at the bottom of the screen to get started today.
TK all day. That's
I'm
me.
TK all day.
TK all day because I'm an all day person.
That's it, baby.
You know.
So we have owed TK all day his own bottle of good fucking wine. So here it is, sir. It's only
that burger's supposed to have been delivered to me 2 years ago. What the hell?
What the
hell happened?
We blame the agent who just didn't give us the information.
Tonga, could you tell him while you're holding that bottle of good fucking wine that he owes me and Karen McDaniel a case of good fucking wine? Please?
Yeah, you do. If you give me a case, you go, well, this is not a case. I'll probably drink this while you leave here. That's for damn sure. Or probably miss the ferry, you know.
There you go.
What's important, first of all, is on Netflix tonight, Iron Mike Tyson is fighting. Do you watch boxing there, TK, all day?
Oh, of course. I love boxing, you know. And that TK all day, you're right. You know, talking about Mike Tyson, you know. Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Well,
it's an honor for me to have.
If I could just share with you.
Yes.
We didn't know each other. We barely know each other now, but I will tell you we broke bread and had dinner together. And forget about being on the show. You are one incredible person. You've got a heart of gold. You're just a special guy, and
thank you so much.
We love you here, man.
Thank you. That means a lot. It's good to be back.
Feels great to have you.
It's good to have real people in my corner, anyways. You know. I love real people.
It's hard for me to say it, but it's like what you meant to guys like me and Jimmy growing up, right? I don't want to revisit everything that you've done because you know what you've done, but just watching you on Channel 9, right, Jimmy, every week, and then watching you at Madison Square Garden, and then seeing you in the movies, right?
Yes.
Was that Body Slam?
Yep.
And your career. And we're going to talk about your family in a minute, but what you've done for the industry, sir, and you think about it this way. You're in this great family of all these great superstars, and TK all day is one of the guys you remember.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you know, it's been a awesome run for me, you know, and I want to thank all the fans and thank everyone that's watching here today live. It's just, you know, my career I couldn't ask any better than what Aponesika has done for me. Took a young kid up of the street, the city of San Francisco, California, you know, and just made him in from a kid to a man, and not only just a man, but just life in general. You know, how to connect with the world. You know, because I was one of them lost trouble kids. Of course, I went to jail. You know, I did time like any other 14-year-old, 15-year-old kid would do, or, you know, make mistakes and choices and wrong decisions. But I was very fortunate, and thank you that my mom had sent me down to Aponesika. And then from there on, my career just sort of, you know, it wasn't a planned thing. You know, it was one of those roll the dice on me. You know, it's like what's happening with Tyson. Right now they're rolling the dice on him, you know. But at the same time, you know, I believe that everything is for a reason. You know, it's some of the stuff we go through in life can either can make us or break us. You know, but the good thing I know in my heart that I think it's only one person in my life, and that's my mother. That's my mom.
No, don't be sorry.
She's the one that pushed that button when I put in Sika about me, because I was a troubled kid. And I owe her everything, and I thank her for that. She's the one that made it happen. She has a lot to do with me being a professional wrestler, because I didn't know her brothers were wrestlers, But when I met Aponshiga back, in '79 or whatever in San Francisco, and then from there on, it sort of just fell in place, and I thank her for that. Of course, she's the rock of who I am today. And the person that I am today is because of her.
God bless.
And you got to have a strong foundation. Our family is growing big now. You guys can see.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. 2024, right? We're going to get into your son.
Yeah.
You've had this up and down 2024. You just mentioned your uncles, right?
Yeah.
What was it like? Number one, I would like you to share with everybody what they meant to you personally, what they meant in the wrestling industry, and then forward, what was it like when, obviously they passed together fairly closely to each other?
Yes, well, obviously it meant a lot, and especially in my career, and especially Sika. Appa was there, but Sika was the one I was sent to live with, and remember, when you're a kid going into a different environment from a fast life to Pensacola, Florida. So totally different atmosphere, and and then you're talking to a kid now, which is myself at that time. But when Sika took me in, I had to learn who these dudes were. I had to try to adapt in their type of lifestyle, because I really thought wrestling was really real. I was scared, and it's not feared. That's what I was with them, because they look, they look crazy, but they're not. They're so humble, They're so humble. That's the part I didn't know until later on, in life. But it's called that tough love in our culture, But they've meant a lot, and not only that, to the Polynesian people all over the world, that Appa and Sika has put a dent in the World Wrestling Federation, and it opened a lot of doors and a lot of dreams for other young Polynesian kids as well, Of course, and so is myself, But I've owed them something that you can't give back, And then when Sika passed, when I went down to his funeral, it was a must for me, But no one knew they were going to go a month from each other. So I was like, I could have sworn someone in the family, Sika was born this day, or Appa a month away from each other. So and then they passed away a month away
from each other.
You see, so I mean, it was hard, because there's so many to tap on with him. I mean, it's like you said, that's why it's called the bloodline. It's a non-ending. There's still a lot of us out there that the world don't know. Yeah. So we're in the field of a lot of other wrestlers throughout this world that wants to be almost something like the bloodline. They're like, they're all looking up to us now. So what's our job? What do we need to do now? Right, because there's a lot of Polynesian kids, and maybe just American kids or whoever, that wants to be part of that bloodline, So what do we have to? What do we teach them? And do we teach them the sport? Do we teach? No, we teach them everything that we know.
Do you? You mentioned your uncles, and they born and passed at a certain amount of time from each other. I'm going to get into your twin brother in a little while. I mean, my partner, but.
Okay.
Being a twin, do you feel like there's that bond when you lose one, all of a sudden, like something's missing afterwards?
I think it is. I do. Because I have a set of twins myself. I got a boy and a girl, Miracle and Marty. I think learning or what I've learned to be twin is one sick, the other one gets sick. The other one is unhappy. The other one ain't. The other one. So, like, I've learned what I mean by that. Besides me and my brother, Rikishi, I learned it through my twins, my kids, because they're a set of twins.
Right.
So you sort of see our whole family has twins. Yeah, I'm the only one with the girl and the boy.
Right.
But everyone has, boys or have 2 boys or 2 girls. I'm the only one who has the boy and the girl.